Welcome to Unboxing. My name is Rafael Escobedo, and on this video we're going to talk about the results of Nicholas Walters versus Miguel Marriaga, also Felix Verdejo versus Ivan Najera, and maybe we're going to talk about Deontay Wilder. See what's up.
Yeah. Turn the bass up on this one.
For the fight tonight on HBO, on the undercard we have Felix Verdejo versus Ivan Najera, and basically Felix Verdejo, up-and-coming Puerto Rican fighter. Should be dominated 130 pounds. Come try and push him as like a Felix Trinidad or something like that. But if you see on his clips right here, he's real powerful, real tall, real lanky. See him throwing his overhand rights. Ivan Najera was somebody difficult for him to fight. Somebody that kept on moving around, kept on going at him, didn't back up. Right here, Verdejo throwing his uppercuts. The only thing I had a problem with Verdejo was he wasn't using his reach that much. But you can see right there with the uppercut, he didn't need that. He netted with the knockdown right there. And Ivan Najera will try and come in and hit him right there with a little left hook. And something written down for him. Not doing so good keeping his reach out, but we found out he had an injured left hand, so that's probably why he wasn't able to jab a lot, keep his distance. One of the things I do see wrong with him, he does kind of overload his punches, and that gets a little problem for him, especially when he's missing. Tires him out. That's probably why he kind of took some time off a little bit. But he really, I mean, there's fighters he could fight right now, but he's still up and coming. He could try to fight lightweight. There's basically Ramon Martinez, who's fellow Puerto Rican. He probably won't fight him. They'll let him fight him. He's gonna have surgery on his left hand, and after that, they probably don't want to find somebody in the top 10 or something like that. But there's also in the top 10 right now. There's like Takeshi Uchama, Roman Martinez. They got Vargas on there from Mexico. And Orlando Salido's still there. Javier Fortuna, somebody on the Showtime. Jose Petrazo just got through winning a fight for a vacant IBF title for 130 pounds. And that's something you probably see later on. I'm not sure if Petrazo, but I'll go ahead and talk about that on Wednesday's video. A lot of things look good for Felix Verdejo. He got long reach, powerful. Probably one of the reasons I'm probably thinking that he probably have problems in his left hand, probably dehydration, probably weighing 130 pounds. Pretty big guy, man. Pretty stout for that weight division. See if he able to go up in weight. But for right now, you know, after the surgery, see what happens. I was kind of surprised with the fight with Verdejo and Ivan Najera. I thought that was going to be a little bit shorter, but problem with his left hand. But even with the left hand injured, he was still able to score some knockdowns. But the only thing I see wrong is probably the only reason he was overloading his punches, trying to get a quick knockout because the left hand was probably hurting. But besides that, I see a pretty good future for him. Even though Najera's no top dog or anything like that, but he's up and coming. I wouldn't mind seeing him in some other fights, testing other people at that weight division, 130 pounds. And let's go ahead and talk about the main event. Nicholas Walters versus Miguel Marriaga. And I basically thought that Nicholas Walters is going to go ahead and just knock him out. Miguel Marriaga has came into the big leagues a little bit late. I mean, a little bit later than Nicholas Walters, which he's been fighting the past couple of fights already. Victor Chirian and Nonito Donaire. And you look at Nicholas Walters, you know, he's a big guy, pretty good reach. One of the things you see in his previous fights, he got a hard punch. And Marriaga is kind of hard to know what's he all about because of the fights he's been having in Colombia. Really not fighting really type dogs. In the beginning of rounds, you see Walters, he's going throwing jabs, going for the body. He got really good footwork for somebody his size. You think Marriaga would be able to do something like that, but he wasn't able to. Walters was just boxing him out more. Marriaga had more of a tight defense. He wasn't really letting go of his punches, kind of waiting on it. Wasn't really throwing it that much. But here you see Marriaga throwing that punch, the hook to the body that he likes so much, and Walters is countering back. During this fight, Marriaga did have a real tight defense. It was pretty hard for Walters to go ahead and throw some overhand rights. Where right here, Marriaga was able to do that. And it looked like it kind of hurt him a little bit. And here's some of the actions going on in this last round right here, in the last of the 8th round. He was doubling up on his rights, Walters. You see that in slow motion right there. He just rocked him up there. And he was Walter was doing a lot of stuff and hitting the body a lot. moving his footwork for him to get that better angle on the body. And right here, Walter just got him off balance. Right there, knocked down. If ever it looked like Moraga would be able to knock him down because some of those punches he'd be able to throw every once in a while. But towards the end of the round, towards the later rounds, you see Walter's getting used to him, not getting a little more comfortable. Basically, it just looked like Walter just dominating the fight. And but every so often you kind of sense that Marriaga will be able to throw that right hand again. He did earlier in the early rounds, and the referee kind of stopped it because of the low blow he hit right after. So if he wouldn't hit that low blow, you never know what had happened. Walters ended up losing his belt. He did not lose the fight, but he lost his belt. He came in 1 pound over, and it costed him $40,000 and a title. So hopefully for next time he learns what he needs to do, lose that weight. He had an 8-month layoff. I don't know how that has something to do with it, but also I'm pretty sure all that the hype he got after the Nonito fight probably got a little big headed. What happens in the future if he still wants to stay at 126? Maybe fight Lemon Chico or somebody like that. They keep on bringing out. There's other people at 126 he could fight, like Gary Russell, Evan Armades, Johnny Gonzalez. I'm not sure he's going to still keep on fighting, but see if he still wants to fight at featherweight. He's still able to make weight. He lost the title unless he wants to get it back in a vacant title fight with Lemichenko. Pretty good. I mean, the reason I like watching this upcoming these fights right here is these are upcoming fighters. Nicholas Walter's kind of been up there, but he's been throwing kind of moves in the last couple of fights, and he's been learning at every step and making it count, winning the fights, winning big against Nonito Donaire, who was dominating the division, knocking out people. You saw one of the things with Nonito, he kind of goes wide open when he tries and throw those power punches, which Walter was able to counter and knock him out. But it's real good fights. Free HBO. Showtime had the Deontay Wilder, which he won by knockout in the 9th round. I didn't see the fight, but I just looked it up real quick. I'll go ahead and just talk about that. I'll watch the video tomorrow and talk about it more on Wednesday. And Wednesday I'm gonna go ahead and do a video about the upcoming fight for that weekend, and just give out some quick notes of what's going on in boxing. And thank you for Matt Boxing. Please leave any comments below if you want to ask any questions. Please like, subscribe.
Yeah. Turn the bass up on this one.